Hello, this is a track mode by Lady Arcaders. I am Carrie, also known as Very Berry Carrie. And a track mode is a series that runs weekly on the Lady Arcaders Twitch channel. We showcase women showing off the games they love and are passionate about. In addition to playing games in various ways, we welcome all sorts of gaming-related activities as well. Our first run tonight is Yui, doing Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, any percent no stab launch. So, Yui, well, hello there.
Hello, hello. My in-game name is Yui, and this is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This is actually the last game in the Jedi Knight / Dark Forces series of games. And we are actually going to be starting on the first level here on Yavin. Beloved Yavin, full of forests. All of that goodness.
Jaden, we can't get to you. Make your way to the temple.
So
Shuttle will meet us there.
Jaden, hey! I'm stuck! Can you help?
Hold on, Rosh. I'm on my way.
Jaden, see if you can make your way around
We
there.
will be starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go.
Maybe you can use your lightsaber to cut those trees down and make a bridge. Thanks, Jaden. Let's get to the temple.
Of episode 4 in A New Hope. The Battle of Yavin.
Yes.
Whoa! Howlers!
So what I'm doing here is somehow our character created a lightsaber without having to use the Force, and we're actually on our way.
Hey, maybe you can use your saber to make an... Great! Let's go!
So what I'm actually doing here is a technique known as elevation boosting, and that's moving from a higher surface to a lower surface. If I jump from a surface that's of same elevation or higher, I will not get a speed boost.
Oh, is that how you get faster?
Yeah, that's how you get faster in this one.
This
so
is one of the many
constantly
training
looking to go from higher to lower ground. And now that we're actually in the second level, I actually unlocked all my primary force powers: force pull, force push, force sense, force speed, and more importantly, force jump. As you can see, force jump allowed me to put my character out of bounds, and I actually skipped the lightsaber training portion of this level with like secret drawings, and I basically just jumped over the whole entire training room.
This is such a fun run.
Solutions to problems aren't always
We
obvious.
did this run for
Use your force
Frost Tower.
sense to see if you can find a way out of the room. You're almost done. You'll need to move fast in this next area. You can use the force to speed up,
So we
both
get to
physically
choose
and
2
mentally,
blaster
allowing you
rifles,
more
1
time to make
explosive
decisions.
weapon, and 1 advanced force power. So I'm gonna do a little bit of menu managing here. And I actually picked up Force Lightning. I picked up Force Lightning because that's gonna play a role into another level later on. So right now this is T1 Rail, and usually we would opt to do this level last in the run, so we would be able to get 2 more advanced force powers. But because I was able to do that death trigger jump in 1 attempt, I'm actually really surprised I got that in 1 attempt.
Good job.
So I just jumped over that difficult death trigger, and that makes me skip like having to do 2 certain force powers to get over these electric rails. So I'm gonna continue to do these small little complicated jumps here. And I'm also pairing this with a technique called spin glitch, which is when I do a lightsaber spin animation in the air, and that mitigates VRGA, or velocity reduction on ground impact. So that's what happens when I jump from a surface of same elevation or higher. If I do a lightsaber spin animation mid-air before I land, it's going to mitigate that reduction in speed.
Okay, mission accomplished.
Come get me, Jedi.
Bad news, Jake. The tram is speeding up. I think they're going to ram it
I'm
into the
getting
station.
through
You'll have to
these
get to
small
the
little
control room and
enemies
stop
here
that train.
into the control room, and I am done with this
That was
level.
too close.
Gotta wait
Great
for this
work,
small little
I
dialogue.
took out those ships, so I think we're in the clear now.
Excellent work.
Okay, Luke Skywalker, we are actually going to go into a sand planet that's not Tatooine, but this is Blangila, and this level, if you played it casually, it's
Some
got a
rescue
lot
mission.
of sandworms in this level. But I did a command called vid restart, which is basically the same thing as refreshing our graphics settings.
This power
And when I do this, the sandworms inside the sand do not go aggro because they're not active on the level yet. And it'll allow me to pick up two parts,
This place is...
which is this first part, and it will let me go for the furthest part, which is all the way across the sand here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of jump chains here.
What was that?
And then as the cutscene ends, I'm going to be teleported back to the beginning of the level over there. But the part that I just picked up saves into my inventory and I can turn it in. And then I just play the level normally as I would. Ooh, that was a nice jump change. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Do some more of this here.
The villain says, I love the movement in this run, and I agree. That was one of the things that like really caught me when I was watching the Frost Fatales run. Is it's just so fluid, and it's like a beautiful run to watch.
Yes. I almost got eaten by a worm. I got so scared there.
That was really close.
That's too bad about the...
Skipping an intermission, we're going into the primary sand world, which is, of course, Tatooine, full of sand people and Jawas. So I'm gonna do... This level really shows off a lot of the elevation boosts, and paired with some spin glitches here. And I'm using Force Pull to cancel out my spin, so I'm able to follow up with another technique that is called crotch boosting. And I didn't get any there, but that's okay. And coming up here in this little wall, this is called Canyon Climb, and for some reason, the developers left these like undefined pixels inside the wall. And then I'm actually trying to find where the first pixel is. I think I got this step over here a little. Yep, there we go. It'll allow me to climb up this wall here. And because I know where those pixels are, that hard jump, I just got through it. Don't be fooled. That jump is really, really hard.
Watching stuff like this makes me wonder how it got like discovered to start with.
I don't know how Canyon Climb was discovered, but
You must be the droid we were sent
for this one in particular, I clipped my head through the sandcrawler. And then what that let me do is it let me rescue the droid that's inside the sandcrawler from the outside. So I played the entire level from the outside, and I don't think I got it. No, I didn't get it. I have to force push a small box that's inside there, and I'm gonna wait for the NPCs to spawn. Kill these 6 sand people, and that ends the level.
Good work, Jake.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
And now we are still on Tatooine, but this time instead of rescuing droids, we are investigating some cultist activity. And I'm actually accompanied by Chewbacca on this level, but I sort of left him behind.
He's just
Which is
hanging out
okay.
by himself. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
We can't get to the ships. The whole place is
And then
locked
I'm gonna
down.
do a small little thing here. Can I get it? Yes, I got it. Yes, reverse star crouching. That's such a good swag strat. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Let me go farther here. And now push this Gran out of the way. He doesn't want to get out of my way. That's okay. I think I'm too low on health. Yeah, I'm too low on health. Nope, we're good. We're good. Maneuvering my way through here. Getting past these Rhodians. And coming up to this little elevator. This is called the Greta Speedo. So what I'm actually going to do is wedge this Rhodian into the edge of the elevator. So that will skip me having to go and hit 2 tractor beams that are in the top level. And there's Chewbacca. And I'm going to kill off these last set of enemies, and this should end the mission. Throwing my lightsaber at this one, and using the splash damage of thermal detonators and force lightning. Shooting force lightning in this game is stupid fun.
I love watching this run so much.
Probably cover more distance with one of those tauntauns.
So coming here is hot, and this is actually, we're going to introduce vehicles in this level. I didn't pick up the first set of tauntauns because I wanted to do the second one that's in over there, and I wanted to show up a little bit of those elevation boost chains and a little bit of these random boosts inside this little cave over here. I went and ignored that Wampa over there. He's not gonna kill me. So this is gonna be the vehicles right there. And what's interesting about vehicles here is I'm actually going to turn this tauntaun into an ice skater tauntaun if I can get this right in this position.
Oh, ice
Oh, I think I got it, but I didn't trust myself. Did it get it there? I gotta feel it. Hopefully I did.
Oh.
No, I didn't get it. So I'm just gonna do the regular off this little mountain thingy. That's okay. Let's see. So if I come off this mountain here and I just walk off it, it's going to knock me off the tauntaun. Oh wait, no, it's already glitched. Okay, so it already did it. It lowers the deceleration value of the tauntaun. So it's gonna allow me to launch myself over an invisible wall that's over here. And I got it, yes! Yes! Second try is really good for that jump. I actually thought I didn't glitch it out in the beginning, but it worked! I didn't expect that to work. Look at him go! And now we are inside the little rebel base, Imperial base. And I'm just going to be shooting snowtroopers in the knee because for some reason when we shoot snowtroopers in the knee or any Imperial troopers, they die in one shot. And they like to call this Skyrim strats in the Jedi Academy Speedrunning Community.
I was gonna say, it's because they're too sad they can't be adventurers anymore.
See, that guy, he always likes to get in my way. Not this one, not this time. We are going to, yep, there it is. There's a knee shot.
Master Meowser says,
Can
I
I show
used to
this
be a
off? Can I do this?
stormtrooper like you, but then I took a blaster to the knee.
Now I can't do this one. Oh, that's difficult. So what I was gonna try to do there was I was going to go through that little hole, but going through that little hole is very, very difficult. The master of going through that hole is none other than Sachiki, amazing runner. Get through these hot troopers. I'm so sad I failed that one over there. Shoot lightning. So coming up here to this next room is going to be the first boss, which is Allura 1. And it's going to be the first lightsaber boss of this level, of this game actually. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to activate a force power called Dark Rage. And I'm going to pair this with a technique called Saber Fanning, and that will allow me to end Allura in one go. And then coming up to this level, this is the second level with vehicles. So this is known as the Run Killer. This is T2 Trip. So if you don't...
This level.
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to launch this bike into a very good position for it to knock me up this mountain. Oh, this is really, really difficult. I think I got it there. Oh no, I didn't get it there. Bad positioning. That's okay. Just gotta get back on the bike. Whoopsie. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm using a speed boost and I'm doing a strap key, which is launching me to the side. There we go. I think that's good. Oh no. Did he mess it up? Oh no, he messed it up! Why would you do that to me? I'm so sad. That mercenary ruins everything.
I remember really disliking this level in casual as well.
Yeah, I didn't like it because it was like super duper long in casual before.
Yeah.
Yes, we got it!
Oh!
I'm so happy. Also, I picked up a blue lightsaber style, which will allow me to do more spin glitches efficiently. I died! The end trigger's right there! The end trigger! And I got it. We're good. So here I'm picking up two specific weapons. The electric pulse 2 gun, because that's going to carry me to victory. So the end of the level is actually over this giant broken bridge, and usually you would have to snake your way through these buildings, go all the way around, and end up somewhere over there and come back down. But because I have spin glitch on my side and force jump level 2, I am going to try to launch myself over these small little platforms here. Yes, I got it. And now we are towards the end of the level with the last 4 set of battle droids that will show up.
That's such an impressive
And right now
jump.
I am holding my fire button, and I combine that with forceful, which cancels out the cooldown of a weapon and lets me fire 2 shots at once. And menu managing there was pointless because in this level we actually got our weapons and lightsabers confiscated. So doing all that menu managing earlier was very, very pointless. But because I have one single blaster rifle and the power of the Force, this is going to carry me to victory. So what I did there was I pulled up a stormtrooper, and then I went onto a small invisible ledge, and then I jumped onto another one. And doing that one consistently is actually very, very difficult. So I'm gonna make my way up to these little pipes here. And that skips me having to go into this building to activate another button and sneaking my way through the level.
There's a lot of really intensely accurate jumps in this run, it seems like.
And then what I'm actually going to introduce is this blaster actually fires in a scatter pattern, as you can see. But I have a force ability called Force Sense, and that's actually going to give me 100% accuracy on my weapons. So I'm gonna try to protect myself here, and I'm gonna try to fire upon the boss here. This person is very scary casually, but because I have Force Sense, I'm just going to end him right there.
Easy peasy, GG.
And then coming up here is Narkrita. So we are going to be introduced to none other than the Rancor. And the Rancor is pretty hard because he can grab you, eat you, and he can make the run really, 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 really miserable. And I have to rescue these prisoners here. But those 3 in the beginning, I'm going to quote-unquote permanently rescue them. AKA by throwing a grenade at them. And right here I'm just doing a little bit more of animation clipping, which is what I did in Tatooine earlier, in order to get some buttons that are on the other side. And right there I actually did force mind trick on the Rancor, so I parked him on the wall over there, so he completely forgot that everything around him exists, and he's not gonna bother us for the rest of the level.
No more chomping. No more chomping.
No more chomping. And as Cobra Muffin calls him, that is Jimmy the Rancor, people.
Master Meowser says we love permanent rescuing.
We love it. So right here I'm just quick saving and quick loading just to skip a few dialogues. And then kill this Gran here. And I'm glad I ended that one move so I can open the door. And the last prison captain is
Okay, it's clear now.
going to be permanently rescued as well.
I mean, if it works.
This is Jaden. That's
And it works because the rest of the prisoners go over here and they despawn. And I didn't get soft lock, thank God.
Meowser also says, I relate to that guy with his arms in the air.
So coming up here is Vajun 1. And this is where Darth Vader's castle is. And what makes this level very difficult is there's a ton of acid rain that is raining down.
This level bothered me so much.
This actually has one of my favorite skips in the game, which is called Suomi Skip, founded by Sapusuka. So he named this skip after Finland, which is Suomi. And that's coming up right here through this door. I'm gonna try to position myself. This skip is pretty difficult, so I'm gonna try to concentrate here. Whoops. And I got it, yes! And I got the complicated one too, immediately to the turret. That makes me so happy.
Very good.
Thank you. And then coming up to Vajun 2 here, I'm gonna try to circle my way, make my way to the throne room. And here we're actually gonna show off more lightsaber strats. And I'm gonna combine this with a force speed. And if you played the multiplayer, I am using a technique called saber fanning, which is doing my strafe keys this way in order to do a saber combo. A and D. Go faster, Kyle! Go faster, Kyle!
Kyle, please!
Please! And Kyle is holding onto a conduit, but I'm just gonna kind of leave him behind over there. So, bye-bye, Kyle. You can keep holding that power conduit.
You can hold on to it for us.
As I look for our friends.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. It's like, a little water never hurt anyone, right?
Yeah, he's Kyle Katarn.
He's Kyle Katarn.
Yeah,
He can hold that power conduit for days.
of the Star Wars Jedi Knight fame.
Without a doubt.
Good idea.
See? He's still talking to me. He's still talking to me even though he's holding on to that power conduit. And then coming up here to Vajun 3, we're actually gonna make our way all the way to Darth Vader's meditation chamber.
Good. I ran into some trouble, but I'm almost to the
And combining this with a little bit of jumps here. Please get me through. There's a mouse droid over there. Am I going to kill it? No, no. Go here, force push. And force pushing prevents those guys from getting in my way. Thank you, Covered Muffin. And coming up here is a robot room. So I picked up this electromagnetic pulse 2 gun in the beginning of the menu managing for this specific reason. Oops. Because I'm going to be killing off sets of droids inside these holes before they come out. There you go.
We do not like robot rooms.
We do not like robot room. So coming up here is the second boss of the game, which is our best friend Rosh Pennin that we rescued in the beginning of the game.
Speak for
But
yourself,
he has
was
fallen to the
not
dark
my
side.
best friend at all.
He was not our best
I
friend.
was waiting this moment. I was like, oh yeah, finally, I could take this guy down.
So instead of fighting him normally, I'm just going to enter into the cutscene and guess what? Force speed, roll, and saber up the butt. Yes, that's how we kill Rush.
Easy peasy. It's over.
And then coming up here is T3 Rift, and this has another complicated jump chain, so I'm going to concentrate for this one a bit too.
This level was in the demo that I played 7,000 times.
Yeah, so I basically just jumped over the whole level with that jump chain. That's actually really, really difficult.
That is an insane series of jumps.
And I'm gonna try to land on that head. Okay, I didn't die. That's good. And then coming up here to Yolvara, I'm going to try to make my way up to the top tower to set some bombs. So doing this little skip here prevents me from having to go through these small levels here and all the way up to this ground floor. And then there is another invisible ledge that's inside this wall, and I'm going to try to go up these places and double sticker backwards. And that will allow me to get to this top portion. It skips having me to do a bunch of inside maneuvering. And I kind of forget what this room is called, but this room is... Oh! There it is. That person can lightning you to death.
It's the lightning you to death room.
Lightning? I think it's called Lightning Room. I don't remember.
See, I was pretty close.
The Room of Chaos. I like to call it the Room of Chaos.
Darth Vader.
Because a lot of things can go wrong in that room.
It's a very
So
descriptive
instead of-
name.
Instead of picking up thermal detonators, I actually picked up det packs for this level. So that's going to let me clear out a few enemies here. And I'm going to shoot my stick rifle backwards just to get into that room a little bit faster. And then with these det packs here, I'm going to clear these two people out, leave them a present, and boom, they are both exploded. Ooh.
Tractor beam disabled.
I'm just gonna do a little bit of force protector to not get shot by those stupid troopers. Oh, sheesh. Oh! I exploded. I exploded. Rocket launchers! I don't like rocket troopers. No! Go! Okay, mind trick. Mind trick. Mind trick! You completely forgot I was there. You are not getting a red alert on your systems. There is no Jedi here. I promise you that.
Everything's fine here.
Everything is fine here. So I move through this level at a specific pace. So I'm gonna try to catch a certain TIE fighter sequence here, which will allow me to kill them off fairly quickly. And because I have Force Protect, I am going to double sticker myself down to get down the elevator faster. And kill off these last set of enemies with the rocket launcher. And Force Lightning, because we like shooting things with Force Lightning.
Yes, Force Lightning is the best. Unless it's at you.
Unless it's me, yes. So coming to this last tier 3 mission is we're gonna be fighting Boba Fett. But because I entered into the cutscene again, Boba Fett is not gonna help me. Not help me. He's not going to mess with me for the beginning portion. He's never gonna help me. What?
Well, maybe he is helping you by not messing with you.
So Boba Fett is like, he's kind of like a little RNG troll because he cycles between 3 weapons. It's okay if he picks up a blaster rifle or a rocket launcher, but if he picks up the sniper rifle, then we're actually gonna have to go up to the place where he spawns, and I'm gonna have to fight him up there.
Look, I can't do that.
Doing a little bit of spin glitches through these corridors and these hallways.
So fast, so fast.
Talk about this?
I'm also deactivating bombs around the levels, destroying weapon caches. I said deactivating bombs, I meant activating bombs. See, there's so much stuff here. I am mitigating the RGI as much as I possibly can there.
It gets hypnotic watching those numbers go up and up.
The speedometer, yeah. It's satisfying.
Extremely
So I'm actually going to
satisfying.
meet Boba Fett right here in his spawn point, and I'm going to end him in one shot.
Oh,
And these are actually going to be the last 4 levels of the game, so this is Tasker 1 and 2. And then we are going to move on to Korriban. So what I'm doing here is one of the longest levels casually in the game, made very short because I have Force Jump level 3. And Force Jump just lets you get anywhere. Power of the Force. Except, it doesn't let me jump on light posts. There we go. So I'm gonna jump up to this bridge, and that ends that level. And I'm actually doing really good on Force, thank goodness. So instead of going through the doors that are through here and here, I'm gonna try to push my body up this little part here. And there's one of the bosses, but they don't even know I'm there because I skipped the little cutscene that was right on this side of the map. So bye. Goodbye, Alora. And I'm just gonna maneuver my way through here and mitigate some fall damage with Force Protect. And then this part, I am just counting these black dots on the wall, black rectangles, because I'm trying to catch a certain cycle on the conveyor belt that's going to allow me to do these just complicated jump chains all the way to where I need to be. You saw nothing, Blue Cultist. You saw nothing. And I'm gonna take a little bit of these healths. Ooh, secret area.
oh!
And this person gets in my way. Nope. Yep. They were smart to get out of my way. So right now I'm just using the Stuka rifle to conserve some force powers while I do some jumps. And right here is a really, really hard boss casually. But I picked up Force Choke level 2, Force Grip. So I'm going to grip Alara Force Push, and then I'm going to activate Force Speed, allowing me to end Alora fairly quickly, and then deactivate Force Speed. And we are now on Korriban.
Easy peasy.
So these are the last 2 levels of the game.
It must have been all those.
And usually there would be like a puzzle.
Must have been all those midichlorians you had for breakfast.
All those midichlorians. So here I'm gonna try to throw my lightsaber through the ground. And I'm gonna try to hit 2 pillars, which are back here. And ooh. First try. Oh my god.
Nice.
Sheesh. I never get that first try. So right now, this is going to be the last level of the run. And I'm going to try to shoot myself over with the Stuka rifle, and I got it! Yes! And coming up here is Tavion, which is the last boss of the game. And I want the light side ending. So it's going to be Tavion, and then Marka Ragnos possessing Tavion. So get ready on time. This is the first phase. And... die. Time. And that's the end of the run.
That was really, really good.
Thank you.
I always really enjoy watching that run. Thank you so much for showing us that run, Yui.
And thank you guys for having me. I'm grateful for the opportunity, you guys.
Where can we see more of your stuff and more of you?
So you can follow me at twitch.tv/unnatural with 3 N's. That's UNNNATURAL. Unnatural with 3 N's.
It's over. Ragnos will not be resurrected. The scepter is
All right.
destroyed.
Thank you, Yui.
Tavion.
All right, welcome back, everybody. For the announcements, Lady Arcader's Super Showcase is coming back for 2023. From July 6th to July 9th, Lady Arcaders will be raising money for CARE, that's C-A-R-E, and we're so excited to have you all join us. Submissions and volunteer applications are now open, and we're looking for showcases and volunteers of all kinds. So whether you want to show off a challenge run, your Animal Crossing town, or a deep dive into the fall of Raccoon City, submit your pitch. We'd love to show it off. Maybe you want to help us out behind the scenes to display some fantastic video games and the ladies who love them. Either way, check out our homepage at ladyarcaders.com or our socials, and make sure to stay tuned. Next time on Attract Mode, we search for treasure Pawn Specters till hopefully Alexis Goes Moo will not be dying, but she will be showing off Xenoblade Future Connected, all Pawn Specters casual, on Sunday, May 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Alright, stick around for the raid. We're going to be raiding Sweet Tart for some casual fun. And of course, thank you everybody for watching, and have a good night.